Hey, what's up? I'm Frank Bello from Anthrax, and you are watching PureGrainAudio TV. Finding a clean toilet bowl, especially on this tour. It's specifically 6 weeks into the tour and finding a clean toilet bowl. It sounds disgusting, but if you know the road, you understand what I'm talking about. And we meet them everywhere. There's extreme Anthrax fans everywhere. They just have every record. And you know the crazy thing about this is? I don't have most of these records. That's extreme because they go above and beyond where I don't, sometimes they have test pressings that I didn't even get when the record came out. And I said, where'd you get this? And you know, people get it on eBay, and I found myself going on eBay to get the old Anthrax stuff. And it's pretty extreme because I know it sounds boring, but I've been seeing more and more stuff that I've never seen from Anthrax before. It's pretty incredible. You know, back in the 80s, it was a crazy time. It was a crazy, and they would, I tell you what weirds me out, that some guy got our autographs tattooed on his ass. I guess it's a compliment, but it's kind of weird because you have that autograph for life on your ass. And I hope by now, I hope, you know, it's been some years, I hope he's covered it up, you know. I can't see him going around life with our autographs on his ass. It was kind of weird. I didn't want to sign it, but he was drunk and it was just time to get him going. It was like, you know, okay, let's just do it and get out, you know. It was above his ass, it wasn't really on his ass. So it was just a weird thing, it was on his backside, whatever, long story. Old TV shows. I like the old television shows from the 60s and 70s. I have DVDs of stuff you never even think of, comedies, sitcoms that were better than anything that's out now. And I hate to sound so old and all that stuff, but the classic comedy stuff. I have a basement that my wife wants me to clean out. I have it filled with old comedy stuff and old sitcoms from the 60s and 70s that will never leave my side until I die. I'm a diehard 70s guy, that kind of guy. I don't know if you guys know this, The Odd Couple, Mary Tyler Moore. It's the old American, I know, and you know, then again, coming along, I also have a great collection of Fawlty Towers, which I love to this day, and still some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen, and I have all of them. And I have them all, a great DVD collection. They redid them again, but I still have my old ones from when they first came out. So somebody gave me a tooth. I don't know why they gave me a tooth. It still had a little blood on it. I didn't understand it, but some dude gave me a tooth. He lost it in a mosh pit, and he gave it to me. I didn't understand it, but I guess that was dedication, but it was a tooth. My most extreme, well, there were a couple of them. The first one was when I think we were opening for Iron Maiden or Kiss, I'm not sure, and you know how the carpet runs across the stage, sometimes it runs over into the pit, or the photographer pit. Well, I didn't know that it ran over and there was no staging underneath, so it looked like there's this little leaf of it out there, and I stepped on it to work the crowd, to play the crowd, and I went down. It was a high pit, it was about 8 feet high, so I went down with my bass and bounced off a couple of security guards, and we were all laughing as I fell, because I couldn't believe I was so stupid to fall like that. But I fall everywhere, man. You probably seen some, the one you were talking about, you saw me live, the first show you've seen in '89, I fell on my ass. It's at this point, dude, I'm a clumsy bastard. It's just what happens. It's going to happen tonight, probably. It happens a lot. It happened a couple of weeks ago on tour. It was a wet stage, right on my ass. And you laugh. What am I going to do? You fall and you laugh. I think falling's funny. So as long as nobody gets hurt, it's all good. That coffee, I forgot what it was called in Indonesia, where some kind of cat shits out the beans. I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't that good. It was kind of like a sandy kind of vibe with the, you know, the cat shits out the bean. They grind the beans and you drink the coffee. So you're drinking cat shit. It's great. Oh, whatever kind of leopard it was, there's some kind of coffee like that. I don't know what it's called. Quite honestly, I don't care. But it was. I thought I wanted to try that because it was an extreme thing to try, and it just tasted sandy to me. it didn't really, oh my God, I gotta have another car. It didn't make sense to me. But I understood it, and it was cool. I tried it, and I don't need it again. That's it. The first time Anthrax was going to Japan, I remember a travel experience. Our first time going, like, ready on a tour for Japan and stuff like that. I remember they came on, this is in the 80s, and they came on and there was a bomb threat. It was a really scary time. That was extreme. It was extreme. I remember they had the dogs, everything. We had to get off the plane, debark, and get off the plane. It was so scary. And being very young at the time, I'm like, oh my God, you know, I was freaking out and all that stuff. And thank God nothing. I was just a scare. It was a scare. But that was pretty extreme. That was my first time going to Japan. It just so happened that it left a mark in my head. And every time I get on a plane, I always check out the vibe, you know. So it's kind of weird.